Hey everybody, it's your girl Gigi, and today we're back with another video. Okay, now we're making soap in this video, but we're gonna do things a little bit differently. Video is gonna have a twist to it. Okay, first, before we get into that, let me talk about the soap. This is going to be a soap, a camouflage soap. Okay, camouflage, damn it, camouflage. Okay, you know what, you guys, I'm not even gonna edit that part out because it was so, I got stuck when I was trying to say camouflage, and when I listened to it, it was like, you know what, it made me laugh. So I'm not even gonna edit that part out. But basically though, this is gonna be a camouflage soap. It's gonna have the camouflage colors, but not the camouflage colors that we're accustomed to seeing, the greens and the tans. No, this is gonna be more of a lady camouflage. You know, I'm going to use some pinks and some, you know, lighter greens, and you'll see the color process as we continue on, as we go in and making the soap. This is it's going to have awesome fragrance and everything. Now, the reason I'm trying to get this out now, you know, prior, so you'll know what the soap is supposed to look like, the end result is supposed to look like. So see if we kind of line up with what our goals are, if we meet those goals, and if we get to where we're trying to go with this particular soap. But anyway, basically I want to take this channel into a new direction, because to be totally honest with you guys, I get tired of just making the soap and you know, talking about it as I go along. Okay, I'm incorporating the coconut milk now, I'm putting in the kaolin clay. You guys already know all of that. You know what I put in my soap. You see me make the video over and over, and it gets boring to me doing the same thing over and over again. I start feeling like, to be totally honest with you guys, I start feeling like Aunt B from the Andy Griffith Show. And I'm not Aunt B from the Andy Griffith Show, damn it. You know, I have so much more inside of me to offer you than just making the same video over and over again, talking about the same thing. Because the soap process, in most cases, they're the same. So I was trying to figure out a way that I could still do this soap and still, you know, be excited, you know, talk to you guys, keep you guys interested. You know, let's talk, let's have some dialogue, let's talk about some life's issues, you know what I mean? So now, the next thing I want to say before I go into the topic of discussion is that I decided to name this soap G.I. Imani. You know, like G.I. Joe, G.I. Jane. I'm going with G.I. Imani because G.I. Jane doesn't necessarily resonate with who I am. You know, G.I. Imani feels more like me. So we're going to roll with G.I. Imani. That's the plan. So the name of the soap will be G.I. Imani. Okay, now, the title of this video, or the topic of this discussion, is Stay in Your Damn Lane. Now, we're going to talk about this. The reason I decided to call this Stay in Your Lane is because I want to show you how easy it is to get out of your lane, to get out of, you know, if you're on a path, the goal that you have set, and how easy it is to just drift over to another area, another direction, and then you look up and you're no longer where you started out from. You're so far away from what you set, your intentions and the goals and the resolutions that you've set, right? So look, it's already February, a little over a month into the year, and I bet that already some of us have fallen off from completing some of those goals and resolutions that we've set, right? Yeah, you know it's true. Personally, I didn't make any specific resolutions. I decided that I was just going to roll with it and do things differently to get different results. For example, one of the things are to produce more videos and to build my channel. You know, there are other things that I have been working on that I won't mention because I prefer to be about it rather than talk about it. That's what my mom used to always say. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I want to see it. I want to see what you your plans and everything. Just show me, right? That's how I grew up. Okay, so, and another thing is, I've also, and this will be of great benefit to some of you as well. Okay, but I've also learned to stop sharing my ideas with everybody, especially people with little or no ambition. The reason why is because they will kill your spirit, they'll drain your energy, and destroy your momentum if you let them. Okay? When you have the right momentum working for you in whatever area of your life that you're trying to improve on, you need to do everything in your power to keep it for as long as you can. Allow that same momentum to cross over into other areas of your life. For instance, if you have set a weight loss goal, right, and you find yourself going to the gym regularly, you are inspired and things are going well for you, incorporate something else into your life that you've been wanting to do as well. A smaller project. It could be something as simple as cleaning out a closet and taking all those old clothes to a charity. Give that stuff away. Then once that's accomplished, take on another small task. You might need to just apologize to someone that you may have wronged and make it right. You can also make someone's day by doing a random act of kindness. Again, it's letting that same momentum carry over into other areas of your world. And when you do that, you will begin to see a shift change in your life. You'll begin to align yourself with the universe. See, it's so important that we give back by being a blessing to someone else. It's also as equally important that you keep yourself in a good space. And the best way that I have found to do that is to surround myself with people that are either where I want to be or they are striving to get there as well. Like-minded folks. Now, I'm not saying to cast your friends aside completely. There's a tactful way to do anything, but you have to understand that if they're not involved in uplifting you, supporting your goals and ideas, and they are comfortable with the mediocrity in their own lives, they do not serve you and will not be a benefit to you. In most cases, you don't have to do anything to cut them off. They are going to cut you off. When they see you reaching for more, it's going to make them uncomfortable because you begin to vibe on a different frequency. Now, another way to keep yourself in a good space is to feed your mind with positive information. When you feed your mind positive food, which I like to call soul food, such as reading inspirational books, watching motivational videos, having uplifting, motivating conversations with your peers, the new ones that you met, whether they be online friends or people that you may know. See, that all helps you to stay on track. And when you're feeling good about your life and the way it's going, that's the best time to do a thing that's on your to-do list. Feeling good on the inside reflects on your outside, and your outcome will be 100 times greater when you move forward from a positive place. I'm telling you what I know. Another thing that you have to do is watch what you put into your body, because you begin to take on the attributes of the very things that you put into your body. And it's not just physical food that I'm talking about. Even though the wrong physical food can hurt you, it can cause sluggishness and all types of physical ailments, and those things will slow you down. There are certain foods that will actually take away from your physical beauty as well. Bet you didn't know that. But we'll talk about that in another video. Right now, we're going to talk about what you allow in your headspace that can be deadly on your goals. Negativity will affect your outer appearance as well as your inner spirit. Have you ever seen a negative person that has a complaint about everything? A negative Nancy? You see how her face is all twisted up, looking like she smells shit somewhere? Ain't nothing cute about that. Observe people, because everyone is a teacher, even if the lesson to be learned from them is how not to act. Another thing to do: surround yourself with all of the things that remind you of where you want to be. Have reminders all around you. And I'm not talking about a bunch of yellow post-it notes all over the damn house, okay? Find unique things that resonate with your spirit. Find photos and put them in picture frames. Make them become a permanent part of your home decor. The thing is to create a pleasant, beautiful environment for yourself. And don't quit before the magic happens. We do this because we have a thing called resistance that pulls us in the opposite direction from where we're trying to go. And this is what is called self-sabotage. Have you ever heard of that? Okay. There's an awesome book by Steven Pressfield called The War of Art. Not the art of war. This is the war of art. And you will learn a lot about resistance from reading his book. Okay, so this energy core resistance exists to give us balance. It's opposition. If we didn't have opposition, we would never be challenged or know how great we actually are and what we're actually capable of overcoming. Can you imagine living in a world where everything went our way and not having to struggle to reach our greatest potential, having nothing to fight for? I'm not glorifying a life of struggle and hardships. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking about growing into your own, overcoming obstacles to get where you want to be. This, to me, is one of the most beautiful things about life. And when we begin to understand and accept that struggle is ordained, we will begin to see things a bit more clearly. The thing about attempting to reach a goal is that you will always know ahead of time when the challenge is coming, and that's when most of us begin to backpedal. Instead of fighting our resistance, we give into it. We begin to start overthinking the situation and allowing our negative thoughts that someone may have suggested or planted in us from as early as childhood to occupy too much of our mental space. Then the fear begins to set in on us. Then you look up and you're not as excited about the very thing that you were doing so well in, where you were actually seeing results. You may have even lost 10 or 15 pounds. And the next thing you know, you begin to justify in your mind why you should have that one piece of chocolate cake. You broke the cycle. You changed your direction and got all back on the road where you were most comfortable, when all you had to do was stay in your damn lane. Now let that soak in. If you like this video, let me know by subscribing to my channel, giving me a thumbs up, or leaving a comment, okay? So now, tomorrow we're gonna come back. We're gonna cut this beautiful soap. After it sets up overnight, we're gonna come back and cut it. And see if we actually accomplish what we set out to accomplish, okay? Until next time, peace and blessings, folks. Okay, so we're back, and it's actually been 2 days since we poured this soap into the soap mold. And you guys, I think the soap is beautiful. It came out amazing. You guys see the whole camouflage pattern on the outside of the soap, but I didn't quite achieve the pattern that I would quite wanted on the inside. Once the soap is cut, it kind of has the pattern in some areas, but then again, you know, some of them don't have the pattern. So I thought I would have to switch it up a little bit and kind of rename it. So what I decided to do was go on Facebook and ask some of my Facebook friends to help me name the soap. And there was so many different entries. People came in to enter the contest because I'm going to give away the winner would receive a free bar of the soap. So I had so many entries, and there was one that stood out to me the most, and that was from Maria Elena. And her name that she chose for the soap was Fruit for a Goddess. And I really like that name, but I decided to shorten it and go with Goddess Fruit. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. That's the soap, that's the name that we're going to call this awesome, amazing soap. It's going to be Goddess Fruit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It came out awesome. It's going to be 4 weeks before the soap cures. You can go to my website, check it out. It's bodybygigi.com. Go over there, see some of the other awesome and amazing soaps that we produce over there, and yeah, just check us out. So until next time, folks, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. So until next time, folks, peace and blessings.